How did you do that? How did you do that? Today is Tuesday and it's leg day. I decided to go slightly later today because both of the kids are home. I don't have to rush to get back to get any of them ready for school. So I decided to go slightly later and it's leg. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of stuff. All last night my knees have been feeling very weak and there's tingling on my leg. My lower back been feeling kind of sore, so I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm gonna stretch, use the ball on that muscle, quadratic lumbarium muscle, do some stretching, leg lifts, and then do whatever I think I'm gonna, whatever I feel like doing for legs. Most likely I probably do hamstring curl, calf raises, leg extension, the abductors and adductors. And for the leg extension and the leg and hamstring, I'm probably gonna do 7 sets between 20 and 40-second rest to sort of stimulate it. Hopefully it doesn't hurt. And I don't know how today is gonna be. Yesterday afternoon after I pick up the kids, the rain, it was ridiculous. It was raining and it was hot and steamy, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with the kids today. Pretty much whatever they want, because I told my son, both of them actually, that today I'm not gonna bother with them with anything. They'll do whatever, but not to do crazy stuff. But in terms of schooling or reading or anything, I'm just gonna let them be. But tomorrow I'm gonna ease them and to start doing work again. So I'm heading off to the gym right now, and I need to put some stuff in my bag. And I'm wearing my knee pad. I put my knee pad on, and I'm getting ready to go.
Everything changes.
Everybody's up. You have to get ready for school, Michael. You sure? What you doing? You want pancake? Okay. Man, that thing started working and then it stopped. Give me a minute. Whew. All right, Michael, here's your pancake. Enjoy. Why you guys left all of these? Okay, I'm gonna try to make this as short as possible because there wasn't that many exercises for the legs. So let me sort of go back a little bit. For week 1, I did 3 days workout. I did full body each time I went, and I take a break in between each of those days. Monday I went, Tuesday I rest. Wednesday I went, Thursday I rest, Friday I went. I was supposed to if you watch the first week video, I sort of explain it because there were some changes I had to make due to my kids' schedule. So you have to go back to those videos. I sort of explain what happened there, but that was the plan. And apparently, I was supposed to rest Friday, Saturday. I was trying to squeeze those exercises, knowing what's going to happen this week because of my kids' schedule again. And I sort of messed up thinking that Monday I was supposed to do full body. And then I did it on Saturday, but it wasn't that. It was for next week. That on next week, Monday, I'm supposed to do full body. But it never hurt to do a little bit more. With that being said, I rest on Friday, I relaxed, and then I start new yesterday. So yesterday's video, I explain everything. And the idea behind week 1 was to somewhat shock the entire body to be prepared for this week. And then this week, I sort of focus on each body part a little bit more specifically. Yesterday I did chest, and usually when I do upper body, that's when I throw in the shoulders, the arms, the biceps, the forearm. So I focus more on the chest, and then I just do a couple exercises for the arms and shoulders and stuff like that. And today is lower body, and the focus was to let the upper body rest while I'm working the lower body, which means tomorrow I'll be doing back. Today the upper body is resting. So for today's workout, I hope you understand so far. So today's workout, with the incident with the heart rate, it wasn't working. So let me brush this aside. I was a bit upset that it did not work because I like to document my heart rate, the amount of calories that I burn during my workout. So it started working, then it stopped. So after I did some stretches in the room, I really focus on the what's the name of that muscle? Quadratus lumborum. I keep on pronouncing wrong, but it's that muscle that connect the lumbar spine with the pelvis bone. So that muscle have been very kind of sore, so I focus on that. I did some minor stretches and stuff like that. Then once I was done with that, I went to I did some leg lifts on the Basu machine. The Basu ball, that leg lift that have the Basu ball on the back. And then I did some oblique workout on the woman chair and stretch my lower back also. So I did that. Once I was done with these, I went downstairs. The focus was to start with the abductors and the adductors and the glutes. But these machines were taking, so I didn't want to waste time just standing waiting for that. So I started with the calf raises, seated calf raises, and I did 7 sets of, let me see, where is it? 7 sets of 12. And I took between 20 and 40-second rest. Literally, it was less than 20 seconds. So I, do 12 repetitions and then stop, take a break, and went back to it. And before I started doing the working set, what I did is that I believe I put 30 pounds, do individual each leg individually. I did couple reps to sort of loosen the joint, my ankle, and stuff like that. So I did that, and then once I did both legs, I feel comfortable. I did both legs on the, I believe I did 70 pounds for the calf raise, 7 sets, 12 repetitions. And once I was done with that, the abductors were still taken. So I did the seated hamstring curls. Again, I did each leg individually. I didn't even bother count how many reps I was doing with that. Then once I was done with that, I put 70 pounds for working set. I did 7 repetitions, 7 set, 20 repetitions. Originally, I had put 12 repetitions. For some reason, while I was doing it, I felt like I could do more, and I did not want to go any higher than 70 because, again, I still have issues with my leg. I didn't want to go too heavy and then later on feel it and I can do nothing with my kids. So I kept the 70 pound and I did more reps instead. And it was 7 sets, 20 reps, between 20 and 40-second rest. And for this, I believe after the 3rd or 4th set, I think I took exactly 40 seconds. And then once I was done with that, I did the leg extension. Again, with individual legs, one at a time. I didn't even bother count. That was just a slight warm-up. And then I put 110 pounds. That was the original plan. I kept it that way, and I said, let me see if I could do it. I put my knee pad on. The knee pad was on, but I just pulled it up. And I did 7 sets, 12 reps, between 20 and 40-second rest. And I actually took my time. I made sure I took the 40-second because I did not want to mess up my knees, and I was going very slightly heavy. All right. And once I was done with that, I did the abductors and the adductors. It was 3 sets of 12 repetitions, but the 3 sets consist. The first one was 90 pounds. The second one, what is it? Is it 115? I don't remember the number. That between 90 and 130. And then the third set, I increased it to 130. I did the same thing for both the abductors and adductors. And when I was done with both of them, I guess the person who was using it previously had put the 15 pounds. I didn't even realize that. It was after I was done and I saw the 15 pound. So for each weight, the 90 and the next highest plus 130, I just add 115 on it because I did it the person before me had put the 15-pound in it. Okay, so once I was done with that, I went to what is it? I did the leg press. This leg press, they have two different kinds. One with the resistant in it, and one you just put the plates on. That's the one I did, the one with the plates. So the person who was using it before left 4 plates on the machine. So I removed all 4, and then I warm up without any plates on the machine. I did several reps. I don't even count, just to warm it up. I wasn't sure I was gonna do it, and I believe I had put question mark on next to them on the proposed one, because my lower back has been feeling very weird for the past couple of weeks. So I don't know if it's because I've been really stretching the quadratus lumboris muscle. So my lower back have been feeling kind of uncomfortable. So I put this, but I put question mark in it. If I feel like my lower back was feeling weird, I wasn't gonna do it. So I was like, you know what? I feel okay. I think I could do a couple sets. So the original plan was to do 3 sets of 16 of the leg press, between 20 and 40 second rest. So I kept it that way. After I warm up without any plates, I did 1 set. Actually, it was still worth. Actually, I put 1 plate. I did couple reps. I put another plate. Now I have 2 45-pound plates. I did couple reps, and I felt pretty good. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna do the 90 pounds as the working set. I could have gone higher. Again, my knees have been feeling weird. I do not wanna mess it up, especially when I have the kids with me. And if they want to go out, I want to be able to walk. So I kept it 90 pound, and I did 3 sets of 16. Usually I do 3 sets of 12, but because it's only 3 sets, usually when I'm on a plan, I like to do 7 sets of 12, but because that uncomfortableness I've been feeling, I said, you know what, when I was writing it, I said, let me do 3 sets, and I increased it to 16 repetitions. And I left the rest time, and I was like, you know what, whatever I'm feeling that day, that's what I'll put on the rest time. So I felt okay today. So I put for the leg extension. Was it leg extension or leg press? I think it was the leg press. I left the rest time. I was like, whatever I'm feeling that day, that's what I'll do. So yeah, I did 7 sets and 12 repetitions. Yeah, for the leg press, I did 3 sets of 16. The reason I put 16, I wasn't gonna do 7 repetitions of 12. So I kept the intensity slightly, but I reduced the sets but increased the reps. And then I maintained that 20 to 40 second rest. I didn't even get off the machine for each set. The only time I had gotten up was when I was warming up without any plates, and I add 1 plate, sat down, do couple reps, put 2 plates, did couple reps, and once I felt good, I decided to keep the 90 pound as the working set. So that's what I did for the leg press. For the hack squat, I also had put a question mark. That was depend on how I was feeling. If I was feeling okay, I was gonna do it. If I wasn't feeling well, just like the leg press, I wasn't gonna do it. So for the hack squat, the idea was if I feel good, it's going to be 7 sets, 12 reps. So I did that, and I had no issues, and I did not go too crazy. I was like, you know what, I'm going to keep the same weight that I did the leg press. So I did that, and it worked out fine. So pretty much I was done after this. Since last week, the band that I usually do a couple stretches on with my legs and stuff, I can't find it, and I still didn't find the one that I usually use. And then I saw one lying around, and I decided to use it to do a couple stretch, did some sissy squats and stuff like that. So that was slightly extra, and then I did step ups, and I didn't even Even though I put 3 sets of 12, I don't even recall counting. I just went until I feel slightly tired. And pretty much that was it. That was the leg exercise for today. And tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm gonna be doing back. And unlike today, I left a little bit later because I know I wasn't gonna do a lot of exercises and I was gonna keep my rest time pretty minimal. So I knew I was gonna be there out quickly. But tomorrow I have to leave early, like 5 o'clock, just like I did yesterday, because for back, I think I might have to increase. I'm probably gonna do, I've been thinking of something. I'm probably gonna change what I had put. I'm gonna be doing couple 7 sets and 12 reps for each of the back exercises. I love doing back. That's one thing. I love doing back. And I see here I had already put 7 sets of 12 of couple of them, and there's couple of them I'm gonna change. Instead of the 3 sets of 15s or 3 sets of 12, I'm probably gonna increase them for 3 sets of 7 sets of 12 with between 20 to 40-second rest. Unless if I have put them, okay, a couple of them are in a circuit. So those that are in a circuit probably will stay as is. But for the lat pull downs, lat crossovers and all this, I think I'm gonna do them each individually as 7 sets. That's I've been thinking about it. So pretty much this is it, and hopefully tomorrow's video, again, I'm not gonna record anything because the group of people that are there are not my usual group, because this is not the time I usually go to the gym. So and people's going to work, they're trying to get their workout. So I also want to finish kind of quick, so I'm not gonna record anything, but I'll just do some explanation and how I do them. So far, let me know. I know some of you are asking me to do plans for beginners. These are not really for beginners, but that should give you an idea of how some exercises can be written, to do. So here's my son trying to ask me for something. All right, gotta go. Thanks for watching.